Here's the starting group for Houston. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Durant is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the center, walking down the middle. And for Denver, inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And here is Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. For Murray, no good off the front iron. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Brown. Jokic inside. He's covered by Eason. And the basket by Gordon.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Murray with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. For the finish. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Takes a three. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's KD. Basket counts.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. You know, Richard, there's a lot to like about Cam Johnson, especially if he's on the floor for your team.
Oh, it's simple, Kevin. He gives you length at 6'8" on defense. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He has skills that every team wants and needs.
Last game for the Rockets, they pick up the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Johnson, the screen. Murray for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
KD with it, and it's Johnson picking him up, and Durant gets it to go.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Murray against Van Vliet. Murray, the pass to Brown. Wide open look here for Murray. Nice shot from the wing. Murray's got 5 now.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Thompson outside from 11 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's 6 points from Amen Thompson.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Murray with the bounce pass. Stolen by Van Vliet. Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Five on the clock. A floater, and the layup is good. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so here's Denver, trailing by 2. Murray, the pass to Gordon. Knocked loose and stolen by Eason. It's Durant on the wing. The teardrop falls in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Here's Murray. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And stolen by Şengün. Goes up on the high post. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Murray dishes to Gordon. The Rockets pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now, here's Jokic. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
Now here's Van Vliet. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And here is Şengün. Eason gets a wide open look. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic inside. Şengün's there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
KD's shot is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Gordon. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Rockets leading by 5. Now Van Vliet. The shot missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And stolen by Şengün. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by Jokic. Johnson against KD. Here's Şengün. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Nuggets with some changes. Brown comes in for Gordon. Hardaway is subbed in for Christian Brown. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Fred Van Vliet. The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. The kick out to Brown. Johnson wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
KD with it. He's got 8. Pass to Shepard. KD against Brown. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Johnson. Down low. Jokic kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of the best passing bigs the league has to offer. If you're open, Jokic will find you.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Oh, man, off to a terrific start, yet to miss with 6 made buckets.
The Nuggets trail by 5. And here is Murray. He's got 8. Pass to Jokic. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Murray. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Reed Shepherd. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge. And he remains a prolific shot creator.
Free throw good, Murray.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Adams, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Amen Thompson. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Finney-Smith kicks to Smith. The tray. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Murray outside. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith, the pass to Shepherd. And Adams kicks to Smith. Adams sets the pick for Shepherd. Driving inside. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
From downtown, it's hauled in by Adams. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 3-point lead. Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Here's Adams. Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Murray, the pass to Jokic. He gets it in there.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Rockets leading by 4. Now Shepherd. He has yet to score. And the layup falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Hardaway from outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
Here's Gordon. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Up front, it's Gordon and Valanciunas. Hardaway is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Brown in at the 3, a small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Şengün. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. 4 on the clock. Smith. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Shepard, defended by Jones. Pass to Şengün. Over Valanciunas. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That one goes. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Gordon with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Gordon. They swipe it. Finney Smith in the post. Defended by Gordon. Okogie misses. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Right side, Jones. Down kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Gordon. And it's blocked by Şengün.
It's good to see Şengün come up with that swat. When he's engaged, he can be an impactful rim protector.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far. And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Murray comes in for Jones. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Rockets. Here is Durant. He had 16 points in the win against New Orleans. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. The Nuggets trail by 3. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Valanciunas finds Brown. Stolen by Thompson. The 3 from KD. Denver grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray outside. Pass to Gordon. Over Smith. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 3-point. And slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. And here are the Nuggets now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. On the wing, Gordon for 3. And again, Denver no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Şengün. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Just such a smooth stroke there for Smith. Look, 10 years ago, maybe it was KD and Dirk, but we never saw a guy that height with a stroke like that.
Count it. Murray's got 12 points in the game. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Here's Shepard following the score by Jamal Murray. Now Shepard, nothing on the board. 3 on the clock. There's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. On the wing, Gordon. Şengün covering. And here is Murray. 12 points for him. Here's Brown. On the wing. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant kicks to Smith. Pass to Şengün. Back to Smith. Durant against Brown. KD's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6. Now here's Murray. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Fighting through contact as Gordon often does.
Rockets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. And here's KD for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray left side. Over Shepard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for.
today.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Tari Eason comes in for Şengün. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. The Nuggets trail by 6. Screened by Valanciunas. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas, over Smith, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor, but Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young, and for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Both free throws good from Smith. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown against Thompson. Outside Durant. And Brown pulls it down. Lets a floater go. Jokic, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Thompson. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And Valanciunas kicks to Brown. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
Here's Eason. 9 points, last came out. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. VanVleet's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Houston. Murray with it. He's got 12. And he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Take a look at Thompson. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, and the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Bounce pass from Durant. Shot by Eason, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray outside. Back to Johnson. And Thompson sends it back. Here's KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Gordon with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now Kevin Durant from the arc. That one no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rockets lead by 6. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm with Coach Udoka. Specifically on defense, would you say there's more to clean up in the paint or on the perimeter?
A little bit of both. We got to protect the paint a little bit better. They hit some tough mid-range shots, but they also hurt us on the offensive glass. So keep them off the glass, make them beat us from the perimeter. I think we'll be in good shape.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Denver Nuggets.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, I think we know at this point how good this team can be, and that is not very good, Ernie.
Look at Kenny over here reading like a third grader. Hard to disagree, but this team is bunk.
Bunk?
Bunk?
I said it. Bunk.
Bunk? Hey, define bunk.
It's a dunk, but a bad dunk. Bunk.
Ooh.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So on the floor for Houston, The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the 5. Here's Johnson. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson passes to Eason. And the shot goes in. Eason's got 5 points so far.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jokic with the screen on Van Vliet. Murray finds Jokic, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. On defense, the Rockets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Murray for 3.
Van Vliet making things tough on him. He wasn't going to give up any easy bucket.
Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Van Vliet's got his second bucket. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jokic kicks to Murray. Back to Jokic. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5.
The pick and roll is such a reliable play with Van Vliet.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gordon with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Launches it. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Outside Durant. Pass to Eason. Now, here's Şengün. From deep. Shot clock at 6. No good. He's made 9 of 15. Shooting an even 60%.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
And so Murray nails both of them. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 4. Van Vliet looking around. Durant against Johnson. Durant inside. Katie, so efficient in there.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Now here's Thompson. 12 points for him. Şengün with a screen on Brown. Thompson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Murray against Van Vliet. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. The Nuggets trail by 4. And stolen by Eason. Makes it off the glass. Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Van Vliet's been taking it to them tonight. This man's on a mission.
And Denver has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. From past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Gordon's got 15 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's Durant missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Brown the pass to Murray. And here is Johnson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. Over Şengün. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he makes good on the layup. KD's got 24 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Murray. 16 points for him. Gordon with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray finds Gordon. To the left wing. And stolen by Thompson. On the wing. Durant finishing it off in transition.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And that one drops. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Houston leading by 7. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Denver on D. The drive by Thompson. And here's KD for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. Jokic against Şengün. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Thompson. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That one misses for Murray. Rockets leading by 6. Here's KD. Tough 2 from Durant.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic on top. Şengün covering. Jokic draws the double. For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 23.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Shepard the pass to KD. Here's Thompson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take a second now to review the top pickpockets in the NBA. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. And Smith's subbed in for Tari Eason. Johnson, the pass to Gordon. Goes up the baseline. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the lob to Adams. And here is Murray. He's got 23. Pass to Johnson. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. Durant down low. He's against Gordon. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Smith.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Nuggets, Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Jamal Murray. And a change for the Rockets. Finney Smith's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside, Jones. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Okogie's checked in for Houston. Now here's Gordon. He's got 15. Pass to Jokic. Brown with a screen on Adams. High post shot. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter. Houston leading by 5. Shepard the pass to Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Denver's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Adams. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Houston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Okogie, the pass to Finney Smith. Houston moving the ball around, and it's Smith missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Here's Jones. Good work there as it goes.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Shepard, still without a basket. Adams with the screen on Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Two for one opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Adams. He has 6. And it's Smith missing. Brown inside. Jones, no luck. With 1 on the clock. No good on that one. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Out to Smith. A 3-ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He knows every possession is critical now. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Aaron Holiday comes in for Josh Okogie. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Shepard with the ball. Covered by Brown. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. On target from 13 feet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. They get a hand on it. Finney Smith with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Shepard. Here's Adams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Holiday against Murray. Now Valanciunas. Murray down low, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy, and when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
And the first one drops. KD's checked in for Houston. And so Murray nails both of them. Houston leading by 9. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term.
And KD drops them both.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now here's Murray. Valanciunas dishes to Murray. And again, Denver no good. Rockets leading by 11. Finney-Smith kicks to Smith, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
For 3, Murray. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Shepard. It's stolen by Brown. The Rockets pull it in. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Durant wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 14-point game. Here's Watson, covered by Smith. Brown outside. And it's Durant with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Murray. To the paint. Durant with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Brown with it, guarded by KD. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Denver passing it around. Outside for Murray, just 2 to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Brown with it, defended by Durant. Valanciunas passes to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over Shepard. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Johnson in for Jamal Murray. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Shepard. Jokic with the bucket.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Rockets leading by 22. Thompson outside. KD against Brown. That's a 2 from Smith. Can't nail the jumper.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Here's Brown. Here's Jokic. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jabari Smith.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outside Durant. Smith sets the pick for KD. From the high post, and he drops that one in. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Jokic. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Lakers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Gordon. Hardaway finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Eason. Gordon. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Christian Brown's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Smith. Now, here's Johnson. Jokic inside. He's covered by Thompson. Jokic with the bucket.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. On the wing, Murray. Shoots over Van Vliet. Murray, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Thompson passes to KD, and stolen by Gordon. It's stolen by Smith. Thompson outside. Eason with a screen for Thompson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And Thompson throws it down.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Alperen Şengün. What's the situation there, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. The knee did bend backwards, and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
And you better believe he's eager to return to action.
Van Vliet passes to Durant. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, one, hungrier, two, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And Jokic throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
KD looking around. Over Johnson. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one.
And guys, that's an example of the D falling into that category of good, but just not good enough. Not against the three-point shooter of his caliber.
Now here is Smith. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 15 points in just the second half.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Murray for 3. Eason grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And I like Van Vliet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-5 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon, here's Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Smith. Now, Finney Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Brown. Can he keep it going? Johnson's shot is off. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in a pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. See you next time.